Trigger warning. This article comes out of USA Today, and I'm glad to see somebody actually got it right. I know she's going to be real popular after this article. Let's get into it.
WNBA rookie power rankings. Caitlin Clark rises. Angel Reese owns the offensive glass. Lindsay Schnell, USA Today. 3 weeks into the 2024 WNBA season, and one thing has become abundantly clear. This rookie class is going to impact the league for years to come. You can argue all you want about stats. Wins matter. This group of newcomers would be the first to say it. All of the women ranked below experienced tremendous success in college as individuals, but their proudest moments came from lifting their teams to new heights. Caitlin Clark's allure wasn't just that she could shoot as soon as she crossed half court, but that she was a homegrown kid who took the Iowa Hawkeyes to back-to-back Final Fours. Lots of good players have come through the LSU women's basketball program, but no one before Angel Reese had led the Tigers to a national championship. The list goes on and on. With that in mind, it's been a struggle for some of these players to lift their new pro teams to the same heights, or even help them get wins. There's a learning curve to this league, and they can't do it alone. Still, their play has stood out and given us a glimpse at what we can expect for years to come. The best part is, each of these players and their teams are only going to get better. 1. Angel Reese, Chicago Sky stats through 7 games, 10.6 PPG, 8.9 RPG, 1.9 APG, 35.3% FG breakdown. In college, Reese was a menace on the boards, constantly putting herself in position to grab rebounds. That's translated to the pros, where Reese not only grabs more rebounds than any other rookie, but leads the league in offensive rebounds per game, 5.0 per game. She's also shown a talent for drawing fouls. Her 5.6 free throw attempts per game ranks 6th in the WNBA, and in Chicago's surprise 81 win over New York on May 23rd, she got veteran forward Jonquel Jones in foul trouble early, helping the Sky build as much as a 14-point lead. Perhaps most impressive of all, Reese has helped Chicago, which is in the midst of a complete rebuild, to 3 early wins. 2. Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever stats through 11 games, 15.6 PPG, 5.1 RPG, 6.4 APG, 29.7% 3FG breakdown. Over the weekend, Clark became just the second rookie in WNBA history to score 150-plus points, grab 50-plus rebounds, and hand out 50-plus assists in her first 10 games as a pro. The only other newbie to do that? New York Liberty All-Star Sabrina Ionescu. Not bad company. Clark has had somewhat of a rough transition given the physical play in the league, but she's adjusted reasonably well. She's done a terrific job of getting her teammates uncontested shots and would average more assists if those players knock down open looks. She's already one of the league's best rebounding guards. The Fever have played more games than any other team in the league, and Clark is in desperate need of some rest. With 4 days off before Indiana's next game at Washington, it's entirely possible Clark and her fresh legs go off against the worst team in the league. 3. Cameron Brink, Los Angeles. Spark stats through 8 games, 8.8 PPG, 5.4 RPG, 2.6 BPG, 47.2% FG3. Breakdown. Brink continues to be one of the best rim protectors in the league, altering nearly every shot in the paint. Her 2.6 blocks per game are third best in the league. Her biggest issue is that when she gets in foul trouble, she's averaging 4.3 fouls per game. She has to go to the bench. If she can increase her minutes, up from her current average of 24.6, her production is sure to follow. 4. Kate Martin, Las Vegas Aces. Stats through 5 games, 5.2 PPG, 4.0 RPG, 1.8 APG breakdown. Through 5 games, one thing has become abundantly clear. Las Vegas did not keep Martin merely to be a practice player. The surprise second-round pick of the 2024 draft averages almost 21 minutes per game and has been on the floor in clutch situations more than once. The Aces are still without guard Chelsea Gray, who's recovering from a lower left leg injury. And once Gray returns, it'll be interesting to see how much Martin plays. But given Martin's production right now, she's usually in the right place at the right time. It's hard to keep her off the floor. 5. Rickea Jackson, Los Angeles Sparks stats through 8 games, 10 ppg, 3.1 rpg, 46.7% FG3 breakdown. Jackson has been a bright spot off the bench for the Sparks and filled in as a starter when LA has needed it, averaging 24.3 minutes per game. A prolific scorer in college, Jackson is what the kids call a walking bucket. When she gets the ball, she's always looking to the rim and few know how to stop her. But as she adjusts to the pros, Jackson should do more to create looks for her teammates. She averages 0.4 assists per game. 6. Camila Cardoso, Chicago Sky Stats. Through one game, 11.0 ppg, 6.0 rpg, 71.4% FG breakdown. Cardoso has played less than 20 minutes this season because of a shoulder injury that sidelined her for a couple weeks, but when healthy, it's easy to see why she went #2 overall in the draft. A mobile 6'7", Cardoso has tremendous body control for her size and is practically guaranteed to score when she catches the ball in the paint. She and Reese will soon be the most feared front-court tandem in the league. 7. Aaliyah Edwards, Washington Mystics stats through 8 games. 6.5 ppg, 4.3 rpg, 42.0% FG breakdown. There's an argument to be made that Edwards, who came from WNBA Factory UConn, is the most pro-ready of the 2024 rookie class. Her stats, at just 20 minutes per game, are impressive. But wins matter, and the Mystics are still looking for their first victory of the season, which is why Edwards is ranked low. 8. Alyssa Peely, Minnesota. Lynx stats through 6 games. 4.2 ppg, 1.3 rpg, 64.3% FG breakdown. The rookie from Utah finally had the breakout game she'd been waiting for, scoring 20 points on 7 of 9 shooting in a blowout win over Phoenix on May 31st. It's been somewhat of a rough transition otherwise for Peely, who's only averaging 6.9 minutes per game. Not ranked, Julie Van Loo, Washington Mystics. 8.4 ppg, 5.6 apg, but Mystics still winless. Nika Mull, Seattle Storm, has only played 12 total minutes in 3 games. J.C. Sheldon, Dallas Wings, is only playing 11 minutes per game.